Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to my Let's Play series. Today we're going to be playing Daggerfall, Elder Scrolls 2. But this is actually Daggerfall Unity. It's a remaster of the original Daggerfall. I guess I'm going to start off as a Dark Elf here. So it says, Dark Elves hail from the province of Morrowind. You are part of a tall, dark-skinned people, known to be extremely strong and intelligent and quick. They are extremely versatile in all manner and skills. You are well known as warriors and mages. Is your character to be a Dark Elf? Yes. Select gender, male. So, we're going to choose from a list of possible classes here, rather than generate our character's class. Let's see here. I'm going to grab custom. And we're going to play a spell sword type character. Alright, so here's Daggerfall's class creation screen. If you played Oblivion or Morrowind, you know about class creation in Elder Scrolls, but Skyrim decided to leave that out. But this one looks a bit different, as you notice. I got some stats over here, I got some other shit over here, I got a dagger right here, and I got primary, major, and minor skills. This is the same as normal, so we're going to start grabbing our primary skills. So that's a spell blade. I'm definitely going to want long blade. And we're going to combo long blade with critical strike. Where's critical strike at? There it is. And for our primary magic, I'll grab destruction. Now, I think for my major skills, I'm just going to grab 3 more magics. Thaumaturgy is going to be good for levitation. I think levitation, levitation was added back in Morrowind, or added back in Daggerfall, and then added to Morrowind, then removed from Oblivion and also Skyrim. But in this game, we can levitate like straight up over walls and shit. It's pretty fucking cool. I'm gonna show it off a bit later once I get the spell, but you know. Let's see, thaumaturgy. We're gonna head and grab restoration, and I think alteration is going to do good too. Minor skills, I'm going to grab mysticism, just because mysticism is going to help me cast mark and recall, which that is also a spell that was ported into Morrowind, removed from Oblivion, removed from Skyrim, but that's the old fast travel system. Now I usually have a rough time picking minor skills, but let's just go with shit that's going to be going up anyways. So our running, our dodging, our jumping, and probably mercantile. For the last one, another fun thing about Daggerfall is there's language skills. And I've got a mod. The language skills are in the vanilla game, but all they do is pacify enemies in combat of that language. So Impish is going to pacify imps, obviously. But the mod I've got added is going to pacify them and allow me to add them as my follower. So that's going to be pretty sweet. We're going to grab Daedric. Turn a Daedra on our side. So, on this screen we've also got special advantages and disadvantages and reputations and help, but we don't need any help, we're okay. We're gonna add some advantages. Actually, good old-fashioned Daggerfall trick is grabbing critical weakness to fire, critical weakness to frost, critical weakness to shock. And to explain a bit, as you noticed, when I grabbed those critical weaknesses, the dagger dropped all the way down here to easy. That's because with these 3 critical weaknesses to these 3 elements in the game, I'm going to be getting my fucking ass handed to me by anything that's going to be using fire, frost, or shock. But a little trick to that is heading over to our advantages and grabbing immunity to magic, because all 3 of those elements are magic. So and that doesn't do anything to the dagger. But to explain what this dagger does a bit, if it's all the way down here in easy, that's going to make the game really fucking easy in terms of leveling. But as it gets more difficult, it's going to take more hit points to level. I'm going to have to be landing more hits to be leveling. So I need to bring it up to average. So we need to add some more advantages to make the game a bit actually easier, to bring the leveling difficulty up. So I like immunity to magic, obviously, and we're going to grab increased magery and 3 times int spell points. Hell yeah. And probably adrenaline rush, regenerate health in general. So the regenerate health in general brought the dagger up really far, but I want to bring it to about average, so I need at least one more. We're gonna grab spell absorption in general. Ooh, above average is fine. That's just gonna make the game a little bit more difficult to level up. So everything here looks good. Let's head over to our next screen. So we can fast start, or we can choose our character's career path. I'm gonna answer some questions and choose my path. I just think this is more fun. So what school of magic have you been studying the longest? Obviously destruction. What motivates you in a life of adventure? Knowledge. In between formal study, you spent your time, learning economics. Since your childhood, you have saved a cuirass. In gratitude for your services rendered, the Emperor gave you an ebony dagger. That ebony dagger is going to be really good in the early game, because I can't hit any Daedra's imps, any like magical creatures with non-magical weapons, and ebony is early game magical weapon. So as you grew older, you received additional magical training in the School of Restoration, and you were friendlier with most with the Infernal Daedra. Of all disagreeable types, you have the most personal hatred for the priest. You are intimate friends with a warrior. What god, if any, do you worship? Obviously, that old dragon god, Akadosh, god of time. You have the most trouble resisting magic. So I didn't change any of my reputations in that other screen, so everything's unchanged here. Sometimes, by some of the questions I just answered, the reputations will get automatically changed. Name thyself. Zeromer. Yeah. So now we're gonna pick a face. I like to go with this sprite here. He looks pretty angry looking. So honestly, this would be a good roll if my int was higher. So Daggerfall's got a system here where I roll my starting stats like D&D, and then I dump the remaining points in. And these points really don't do anything every point. It's every 10 points. So you know, 60 agility is going to give us a lot of bonuses. Agility is a lot of things, but it is going to give us that +1 chance to hit. So if I raise it by 10, it'll go up by 2. But every other point in between there doesn't matter. So I just need to bring these to 10. So we're going to do a few more rolls, because I want to try and get my int. Oh, that was a great roll in terms of int, but no. This one's looking kind of nice too. We're going to keep this one. Put 2 in strength, 3 in int. Dump 1 in endurance just to make it even there. 5 in the luck, and we got 3 bullshit points. I'll probably just dump the rest of those in the int. Okay. Now we got some points additional points to put into our skills here. So we're going to throw 1 in the critical strike. Same applies here. It's every 10th number. And 4 into destruction. Dump that extra. Just leave that extra point there. Bring it up by 3. We like restoration a lot. We'll put the other 3 in alteration. Mercantile. So our language skill isn't even going to work in terms of pacifying things unless it's at 20. So good thing it's starting off at 22. We'll bring dodging to 20. We got 1 point left. We're going to dump it into our language skill just because I'm going to need the language skill higher to do things with the follower in this mod. So I don't think I'm going to be running any Daedra in this episode, but y'all will see later on. So this is a weird thing about Daggerfall. Apparently people didn't know how to play video games and had terrible reflexes back in the day. So average is going to be, it's going to feel like, you know, a 30-year-old game that Daggerfall is. So I like to throw it in high, you know, because my reflexes, I would consider them high. I played lots of video games, so I can respond to things with high reflexes using a mouse and keyboard. I'm not I'm not 80. So let the intro play out here for y'all.
400 years after Tiberseptim's reign, the beginning will meet the end, and the bloody circle will close in the Empire of Tamriel. The unworthy heirs of the Septim dynasty have allowed the bonds of the Empire to weaken and crack. Uriel Septim, the Seventh, cannot repair what his ancestors ignored. The provinces fight among themselves like neglected children, drunk with rebellion, and one indomitable power hides itself, but not forever.
Excuse the gloom, but none may know of this meeting. The nature of my trouble is darker still. Over a year ago, King Lysandus of Daggerfall died honorably on the field of battle. He was as loyal a subject, ally, and friend as you are. I did grieve for him, but his spirit does not rest. With a spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge. I do not know why a good and loyal man would be so cursed. Perhaps you can find the answer and close the marble drawers of oblivion, bringing peace to his soul. I ask this as your emperor and your friend. I have one lesser request. Several years ago, I wrote a letter to the Queen of Daggerfall. It never arrived. The letter was of a sentimental and personal nature. If you find and destroy that letter, I will be grateful. Now, my champion, rest well this night, for tomorrow you sail for the kingdom of Daggerfall.
Alright, let's get started, shall we? So, do you want to start in a random dungeon? This is a mod I have installed, so yeah, of course. Oh, it's just, it'll take a second. Alright, so, you wake up and look around the room. Some hours ago, you were in a boat en route to Daggerfall, when a storm of supernatural strength boiled over Iliac Bay, like a maleficent creature. Your boat was destroyed, but you managed to swim through the churning water to a promontory rock. There you found a cave and escaped the fury of the storm. You had only just lit a small fire when the mudslide sealed you within. Your fear of being buried alive calmed when you saw the corridor leading out of the cavern. Perhaps there is a way out of this cave after all. Once free of the cave, you can begin the Emperor's quest. Alright, so no, we are not going to do this tutorial. And, oh fuck. So, I need to save quickly, because the game does not make any autosaves at all. So, if this motherfucker kills me, I'm going to have to restart that whole character creation. I don't want to have to deal with that. Ah, fuck, we need to be quick. Throwing the dagger, the curse, the sword. Pull out my sword. Fuck you, fuck you. Head magic. Ah! Starting off strong, aren't we? Alright, load the save back. Curse. Sword, dagger. Magic. Shot. Well, this is fun. Just one-shot me that time. How am I gonna do this? I think I'm just gonna have to make a run for it. He is still following me. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Alright. The run-in strategy worked best there so far. Just don't go to that fucking locked door. Please don't be locked. Okay, Jesus Christ, another enemy. Ah! I don't even know what it is yet. Avoid the locked door, just keep going. Is there a secret door anywhere on the map? Oh, fuck. Why? Yes, there is a secret door. Okay. I think with a fucking tiger in it. God damn. This isn't fun. Alright, we're gonna make a save now that we're semi-safe and not spawning into death right there. I think all those creatures up there are duking it out. So we're just gonna wait and see what happens for a second. This dungeon looks very pretty though with its pink hue. I don't have any healing spells starting off. So, we can take a tiger. Nope, I guess we can't take a tiger. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Daggerfall for you. So, let me think. Oh yeah, I forgot, this is Daggerfall. So this door has also got a creature behind it too, but I don't even need lockpicks. I can bust it open just by punching it. Pull the tiger out. Fuck you, go away. Come on, come on, come on. Good thing Quake taught me some good strafing skills. I can take a rat real quick so he's not falling. Maybe I can't take a rat. I'm missing every hit. There's one. There's two. So I just need to get... Oh, okay. Perfect. Rest until fully healed. And as I said, the game doesn't auto-save, so I like to make a manual save file. Oops. Called auto-save. And make sure to do that after every time I rest and heal myself. So we're going to take a look at this dungeon map real quick. Gotta say, this was a pretty shitty starting dungeon. But in Daggerfall, the dungeons are procedurally generated, so there's no telling what I'm going to drop into. So that makes it pretty fun. What do we got in here? As I expected, nothing. Head down the corridor here. Another fucking tiger. We're just gonna run away. There's a rat, but the rat. Hopefully, I got distracted. All right. another fucking tiger. I hope the exit's closed. This looks promising. I'm gonna shut that door to keep that tiger out. But we can... 3 rats. We might get killed, so I'm gonna save real quickly. But I can potentially take 3 rats. Let's run around the room real quick. Hopefully I'll get some better gear to take these rats. Nope, just gold and dog shit. So, shock spell. We're out of mana. Tiger's head's poking into the door there. 1 rat down. 2 rat down. Hell yeah. Oh, I missed it. There's the loot I was looking for. Neither of it's good, but need some gear. So we're not gonna go down that elevator yet. We're gonna keep it lifted up just to remind me. I don't even know if I'll be able to make it out of this starting dungeon this episode. Because the dungeons in Daggerfall are pretty fucking... Oh my god. Dungeons in Daggerfall are pretty fucking big. I wish I would stop running into goddamn tigers. Oh, there's the exit. Perfect. Oh, welcome to Daggerfall. I might be in Daggerfall, potentially. Well, map. I am in Daggerfall, so half of the map's Hammerfell, and the other half up here is, not Daggerfall, High Rock, though there is Daggerfall itself here. I've nicknamed this all Daggerfall because, you know, it's the game. This High Rock, this Hammerfell. Somewhere in High Rock, I'm in, I think that's pronounced Yeezen's Hills. I think the double Y's, or the double L's gonna pronounce it as an L. Or a Y, like in Spanish. So, where am I? Find. As you can tell, this map is fucking huge, and I'm just a little dot there. So I need to find the nearest town. I'm at there. So, Ox Market and New Bridge Field are the closest towns to me. I guess we're gonna head to the Ox Market. So, I've got a mod that disables loading screens for fast travel and makes it manual. Manual as if I'll be doing it on foot, but supersonic speed. And I'll get it interrupted every now and then. Here's what it looks like here. I get interrupted by things on the road. Well, I successfully avoided an encounter there, but I like doing this better because when I get interrupted, I get loot. Just get interrupted by shit you can kill and get some loot, take it back to the city, sell it. Alright, we've arrived. This town looks promising. Notebook. So now that we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and save. But it is nighttime. And if we find an inn, we can camp out for the night, sell some shit, or get a room for the night, and sell some shit in the shop. It's actually illegal to just rest here on the road. I'll get arrested. Is this even an inn? It is. The White Porcelain Pond. Shit. Where's the innkeep? Is it you? Yeah, give me a room. I'll take a room for a day. Yeah. So we're gonna rest for the night. So fully healed. Good 4-hour rest. Our jumping stealth. Oh, I did enter stealth mode there for a second around the rats. And went up. So what time is it? Oh, it is. This game's in military time, so it's late. I need to rest. much longer. We'll give it 10 hours. You wake up. Time is it now? It's 9 o'clock. Everything should be open. I don't even think I acquired much fanciness. No, I just got 2 swords and some ingredients. That might be and how much gold do I have? 130 gold starting out. That honestly might be enough for me to go ahead and get a horse, which is going to help a lot with that fast travel mod. Intense and soft music soothes your nerves. As you cross the threshold, each item in the shop is carefully mounted and displayed. Not the slightest defect can be detected in any item within. Hello, sir. I have some items to sell to you. Elven Tonto, Iron Dagger, King Edward Part 2. He doesn't buy ingredients. That might be enough for a horse. We're gonna buy a horse just off the shelf here because, yeah, that's how that works. No, I do not have enough for a horse. It's 2,000. Fuck. That's a lot of gold. So we're gonna have to go get some quest off some people. So quests are interesting, and Daggerfall, as you noticed, I have no quest objectives on the screen. Nothing telling me what to do. I've played this game a lot, so I kind of already know what I'm doing. But how to acquire quest is I can either head back to that inn, or any of these inns here, or this blue marker on the map is a guild, as you can see, and I can grab some quests from that guild. Joining some guilds is going to lock me out of other guilds, so like there's a specific knighthood you can join and a specific like religion you can join. Other than that, you're able to join the mages, fighters, Dark Brotherhood, but there is a reputation system in this game, so you will be setting your other reputations lower by joining different guilds. So what do we got here? This looks like the Mages Guild. Yeah, it's closed. Open from 11 to 23. Okay. So we're gonna have to go to an inn and get a quest. So how you get quest? Because the quest procedure generated too, they're all random. That's what makes this game pretty fun. It's like halfway a roguelike, sorta. Feels weird comparing it to Rogue, but yeah, it's got a lot of procedural generation going on. So if I talk to these people, there's a chance that one of them will give me a quest. Also, there should be a prostitute back here in one of these rooms, potentially. Anyways, if there's, yeah, this is a prostitute. Daggerfall does have nudity, but I've taken the liberty of clothing them up for YouTube standards here. She doesn't have a quest, but you have a higher. I think you have a higher chance of getting quest off prostitutes because there's a specific quest encounter that usually happens every time. It has something to do with one of the Undercity factions, so the Thieves Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, several other things that the prostitutes will get wrapped up in. You get easy quests from them. Looks like none of these people have a quest for me. Wow. What are the chances? We're gonna have to head to a different tavern. Got this one over here. Oops. I occasionally use the auto walk feature and end up running into walls like an idiot. Alright, so we're close. If you haven't picked up on it yet, Daggerfall is also pretty fucking big. Because this town, let me tell you, this town that's taken a minute for me to traverse through here is one of the smaller towns in the game. You'll see that when I finally make it to Daggerfall itself, the city. It's pretty damn big. Like, you'll spend like 30 minutes just getting from one end to the other on your foot or on your feet. I wouldn't say 30 minutes. That's a bit of an exaggeration. Like 10 in total, but you can get in Skyrim. You can get across Whiterun in fucking 60 seconds. So there's definitely a big difference in city size from games. None of these people are giving me quests. Oh, okay, here we go. Hi, I am Belladoria Hearthwig. I think is how you say that. I need someone to drop off an item for me. It's just a short trip across town. I'm too busy right now. There's 68 gold in it for you. Well, that's not enough to buy a fucking horse. But we'll take it. That's gold at least. So at least someone is willing to work for a living. Just take this Ablor Buckersley here in town. Or, yeah, he'll give you 68 gold, get it in hand by tomorrow. I can get it done today. So it needs this ichor soon. I can do that. So where are you sending me to? And as I said earlier, I don't have a quest objective. So how in the world am I gonna find out what I'm gonna do? Well, this is an RPG. So I'm gonna have to talk to some citizens. And where is General? The Buckingsmith's residence is where she told me to go. She doesn't know. So, also, it's kind of random. One of these people, which are all randomly generated too, you can definitely tell by them names. One of these people will know will point me in the right direction, and none of the tips really matter that they'll give me about it. It's just whenever they tell me they'll mark it on my map, it'll pop up on the map there. So she says, go north, no, east, not too far to the north if you don't mind walking. So she obviously doesn't fucking know. And what's she gonna say? Okay, yeah, she's just being an ass. What is this, dude? Sir? Help, please? You asked the right person. Just look north of here, I think. That really doesn't help. Mark it on my map, please. Mark it on my map. Hello, blue skirt. Mark it on my map, please. She doesn't know either. I'll have met everybody in town by the end of this quest. Oh, okay, she marked it on my map. Alright, so, alright, there it is. Simple delivery quest. I can get done really quickly. Ah, passed it. Someone says, come on in. So, who's up? Yeah, this guy. I was hoping Belladoria Hearthwig would be able to get this to me in time. She has been so busy lately. Here's your 68 she promised you. Sweet. Thank you, sir. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified when I upload. This has been Xerolite. Stay classy, my friends.